Chevrolet Impala First Generation, 1958. For 1958, GM was promoting their 50th year of production, and introduced anniversary models for each brand: Cadillac, Buick, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Chevrolet. The 1958 models shared a common appearance on the top models for each brand: Cadillac Eldorado Seville, Buick Roadmaster Riviera, Oldsmobile Super 88 Holiday, Pontiac Bonneville Catalina, and the Chevrolet Bel Air Impala. The Impala was introduced for the 1958 model year as top-of-the-line Bel Air hardtops and convertibles. From the windshield pillar rearward, the 1958 Bel Air Impala differed structurally from the lower-priced Chevrolet models. Hardtops had a slightly shorter greenhouse and longer rear deck. The wheelbase of the Impala was longer than the lower-priced models, although the overall length was identical. Interiors held a two-spoke steering wheel and color-keyed door panels with brushed aluminum trim. No other series included a convertible. The 1958 Chevrolet models were longer, lower, and wider than its predecessors. The 1958 model year was the first with dual headlamps. The tail fins of the 1957 were replaced by deeply sculptured rear fenders. Impalas had 3 taillights each side, while lesser models had 2 and wagons just 1. The Impalas included crossed flag insignias above the side moldings, as well as bright rocker moldings and dummy rear fender scoops. The standard perimeter type frame was abandoned, replaced by a unit with rails laid out in the form of an elongated X. Chevrolet claimed that the new frame offered increased torsional rigidity and allowed for a lower placement of the passenger compartment. This was a transitional step between traditional construction and the later fully unitized body, chassis. The body structure was strengthened in the rocker panels and firewall. However, this frame was not as effective in protecting the interior structure in a side impact crash, as a traditional perimeter frame. A coil spring suspension replaced the previous year's rear leaf springs, and an air ride system was optional. A 283 cubic inches, 4,640 cc, engine was the standard V8, with ratings that ranged from 185 to 290 horsepower. A W block, not to be confused with a big block 348 cubic inches, 5,700 cc, turbo thrust V8 was optional, producing 250 horsepower, 190 kilowatts, 280 horsepower, 210 kilowatts, or 315 horsepower, 235 kilowatts. The ramjet fuel injection was available as an option for the TurboFire 283 V8, not popular in 1958. A total of 55,989 Impala convertibles and 125,480 coupes were built, representing 15% of Chevrolet production. The 1958 Chevrolet Bel Air Impala helped Chevrolet regain the #1 production spot in this recession year.